my hands were shaking and like I literally could not breathe. Like I just like freaked out. Hey guys, it's Grace Suchby. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my 1k Q&A. So I hit 1,000 subscribers on Saturday, and that is pretty much down to Rye, because he shouted me out on his story and put a video of my reaction up, and for that I'm extremely grateful. I have in fact actually hit 1.1k on the Sunday, and I'm now on 1.2k, which is so overwhelming. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much to everyone that has subscribed, and if you haven't already, then definitely go and subscribe to my channel. So as I said, I'm doing a Q&A today because I don't really think a lot of people know a lot about me, because I've only really done reactions. So I wanted to answer loads of questions because I thought it would be really fun, but also for you guys to get to know me a little better. The questions are about road trip, but they're also some personal ones. So if you like this video, Rye's going to tell you what to do, and I hope you enjoy.
Like, comment, subscribe. So
the first question is from Lauren Smith 8120 on Instagram, and her question is, where would you see yourself in 10 years? So in 10 years I will be 27. So I'm hoping I've got a job, and I'd like to have kids by then, but obviously it's still really young, so I don't really know. The second question is from Tade_Bowman, and she asks, what's your favourite show? Now, I watch Netflix a lot, but I definitely like Riverdale. I'm really obsessed with Pretty Little Liars and Vampire Diaries. Pretty much all of the Netflix ones. I've got a lot to watch, but probably Pretty Little Liars, The Vampire Diaries and Riverdale are like my absolute favourite ones. And I absolutely love Friends. Like, who doesn't love Friends? I really love Friends. That's like my all-time classic one, if you know what I mean. And the next question is similar to that. This is from Belgian Roadies, and they asked favourite movie. I absolutely love like hundreds of movies. I don't even think I could narrow it down to one. I love like the Harry Potter series. I love the Grown Up series. Classic one that I like is Angus Thongs and Perfect Snogging, which is a proper like British like teen movie. It's so good. I really recommend it if you haven't watched it already. And Bohemian Rhapsody, can I just say, is absolutely genius. I love and The Greatest Showman. Oh my god, I love musicals, so like with music in it. So The Greatest Showman and Bohemian Rhapsody at the moment are like my favourite ones. The next question is from Beth_Royson123 and also Roadies_Island, and they asked, how many times have you met the boys? Now, I've met the boys 5 times. I've seen them 6 times, but the last time I didn't get to meet them. So my first tour was the EP2 tour, the Tokyo Hotel tour, and then I've seen them every single time apart from last tour. That leads me on to a question from Lily Patterson, and she asked, are you going on tour? And yes, I am going on tour. I'm going to both Birmingham dates, so if you're going, then make sure you come and say hi to me. I really want to meet like loads of people. I love meeting new people, and we can get pictures, or like I'm vlogging as well, so you can be in my vlog, and it's just gonna be a really fun day. I can't wait. So I'm meeting the boys both times. I've got meet and greet for both Birmingham dates, so definitely come say hi if you see me. That also brings me on nicely to a question from Versace Duff, which is Ella, and she says, are you excited to see me in Birmingham? Yes, I am so excited. The next question is from Samara Bennett, and she says, when you first heard of the boys, what did you think of them? It could be a bad thought or a good thought. I love you. I love you too. And when I can't even remember, it was like 2 years ago. And when I first heard of the boys, I'm gonna be completely honest, and like I think the boys would appreciate if the boys ever like watch any of this. I think they'll appreciate that I'm honest, because most of my opinions when I first met them are completely changed because I know them, and I don't like to judge people from like not knowing them. Do you know what I mean? But my first impressions were that they were all really cringe. I'm not even gonna lie, they all seemed like really cringy. I thought they were all really attractive, and my favourite when I first started liking the boys was Rye, but I thought he was a bit of like a bad boy. So yeah, but I knew that they were really talented straight away, and because of the story, which I'll get onto later, of like how like I became a fan, I knew that they were like good guys and they had like really good hearts, like when I first kind of like found them. But yeah, I kind of thought they were really cringe, not gonna lie. And I think even the boys would admit that they were cringe, like, back in the day. So yeah. So the next question is from DX Lawrence, and she says, what are your top 3 favourite road trip covers of all time? I love you. I love you too. And my top 3 favourite covers, this is really hard because I love so many of them. Like, I don't even know if I could think of a top 3. But I'm probably going to say Someone You Loved, Beautiful, and Endgame. Those are my top 3. Next question is from Ellie X Coburn, and she says, what's one place in the world you would like to travel to? And I haven't really been very many other places than England. I've literally been to Ireland, Malta, and Germany. Those are like the only other places other than like Britain that I've been. But I really want to go to Greece. Like, I really want to go to Greece. And I also really want to go to Hawaii, because who wouldn't want to go to Hawaii? Those are like the top 2 places that I want to do like in the future, is go to Greece and Hawaii. So the next question is from Gorgeous Gibbo, and she asks, when did you start your channel? So I started my channel on the 12th of July 2018, so nearly a year ago. I've had it like 10 months-ish. And my first reaction that I ever uploaded was the 15th of July, because I uploaded like a welcome to my channel video, and I'm not gonna lie, my old reactions are so cringe. But yeah, so I started my channel almost a year ago. It'll be a year on the 12th of July. Next question is from Lauren Laws 23, and she asks, where are you from? You sound like you're from London, but I'm not sure. So I am from England, obviously, and I'm from a town that's near Birmingham called Rugby. It's where the sport was invented, so there's a lot of history to like my town, and literally no one ever comes here. Like, not even gonna lie, no like celebrities ever come to Rugby, because it's just like a small town and it's not really that relevant. But I will have to say, there's like a motorway that like is on the outskirts of Rugby, and that's where a lot of like famous people like stop when they're like traveling up the country, because we're like right in the middle of the country. So yeah. The next question is actually also from Lauren, and she asks, how old are you? Love you. Love you too. And I get asked this question so many times, and so many people don't think I actually look my age, but I'm 17. I was 17 on the 22nd of April. Yeah, so many people say I look so much older, but like I obviously don't think I do, because I know how old I am. But yeah, so I'm 17. So the next question is from Kirsty, and she's one of my friends from like my hometown, and she asked, do you do much singing now? I miss grade 6 singing with you. So I did my grade 6 singing exam with her and a group of other people from school, and that was about 4 years ago, because I was in year 9. And I do quite a bit of singing in my choir at school, and like I do like sing sometimes outside of school. Like, my sister's in a band, and she's a very musical person, and she does a lot of concerts like around my like town and around my area. So I do performances like at her concerts if like I can and stuff like that. I don't do as much singing as I used to. I used to be in a theatre group when I was younger, so I did like productions there. So obviously I used to sing, dance and act, but I don't like do that anymore. I kind of stopped that when my GCSEs started, because my GCSEs like took priority. But I would like to get back into singing like a lot more seriously, but like at the moment I'm just kind of like focusing on my like work and stuff like that. So yeah, hopefully I'll get into singing more again, but I do a lot of singing at the moment. The next question is from ord_Helen_TT, and she asks, what is your favourite thing to do to relax? I love you. Love you too. Usually to relax, I like to listen to music, so whether that's road trip or whether that's like Fob's mix, like Andy's playlist is the best playlist to relax to. I'm not even joking. It is so chill. It's such a chill. It's got so many chill songs on it. I absolutely love listening to all of the songs. I definitely recommend it. I'm gonna try and find the link and put the link in the description, because you really need to go and listen to it. There's so many different songs. And I also like to read. I have got back into reading a lot. I used to read a lot as a kid, and then I kind of stopped, but I've got back into reading it as well, and more like how the mind works. I love like non-fiction books, but I also really like how the mind works and stuff like that. So I'm definitely getting back into reading. So yeah. This question is from Maria PR4, and she asks, how do you feel about Rye posting your reaction on his story? I've said this in quite a few of my reactions previously, I kind of still, like, it's been almost a week, I'm still kind of like not over it. I'm really surprised, like, I was about to go to sleep and then I just saw like my face on his story, and then he was like just shouting my name, and like I'm literally like tearing up because it makes me like really like happy and emotional. But like, yeah, I was really surprised, and I'm just so grateful. Like, I keep thinking, like, why me? Like, why did he put me on his story? Like, there's so many reaction channels. But yeah, I'm really grateful, and I like freaked out. I could not type like on my phone, and my hands were shaking, and like I literally could not breathe. I sent a video to a group chat and I could not breathe in it. Like, I just like freaked out. But yeah, I'm really grateful, and that's kind of like what's boosted my channel. So like I owe a lot to Rye for that. So yeah. So the next question is from Hazard Smith 23, and they asked, what is one good thing and one bad thing about each of the boys in Road Trip, Mikey and Ryan too? So Rye, I love that he's like really crazy, but then he can also be really chill, and he's like really wise for his age. Like, he's definitely got a really good mindset, and I really love that about him. So Andy is, I've even tweeted this to him, and he like liked the tweet, so I think he knows this, but I just love his dedication and his passion to what he cares about, whether it's music or whether it's like opinions about like society and stuff like that. He's so passionate and so dedicated to it, and that's what I really love about him. Brooke, I love how like caring he is and how grateful he is for the smallest things. I love Jack is never afraid to do anything. He's so like adventurous and literally does not have a care in the world about anything, and I love that about him. Mikey, I love how he's genuinely the sweetest person ever. He's the nicest guy I think you'll ever meet, and like that's really rare, and he just cares so much about so many people, and he's so sweet. So yeah, I love that about him. And Ryan, so like Sonny, who's like trialing for Road Trip, I don't really know him, we haven't like got to see him, but from what I remember from him in Overload, he's very similar to like Jack and Ryan Brooke. He's not afraid to like be himself, and I really love that about him. Plus he's got a really good singing voice. Like, I watched a cover that he did of I Can't Help Falling in Love with You, and it was so beautiful. So yeah. So the next question is from arc_15 with 3Ks, and they ask, what's your biggest fear and why? My biggest fear is probably not having people around me when I'm like in the future. Like, I'm very much a people and like family and friend oriented people, and I don't really like change. So my biggest fear is probably that I guess you could say that I'll be lonely in the future. Next question is from psychotic_Bowman_, and they ask, if you didn't know the boys and you just looked at them, what would you think they were like? This is really hard to answer. Like, I don't even think I can answer this, because I find it so hard to imagine people that I already know, what they would be like if I didn't know them. So yeah, like, I appreciate the question, but I don't really know how I'd answer it. My next question is from one of my friends called Kaya, and she asks, when or how did you find out about Road Trip? So one of my friends called Steph, she first introduced me to Road Trip. I think she found them through Harvey. My friend like told me about Road Trip, and so I was like, I'll have a look. And I was going through a lot of stuff at the time, and the first thing that I watched was their Don't Hurt Yourself video. This was the 29th of May 2017, so it's almost 2 years this month. So I watched that, and just something struck a chord like within me, and I'm not going to go into too much detail because it's like really personal to me, but I basically watched that video, and then a vlog came up. I can't remember what vlog it was. I really wish I could remember which one it was, and I watched that vlog, and from then I just like absolutely loved them. They like inspired me so much to like find happiness in life, even if you're going through like hard times. And they were so funny, and like they were so talented. The next question is from Katie_Romvold, and I get this question a lot actually, and this is, how did you get this confidence to start YouTube? Honestly, I ask myself that question every single day. I don't really know. I struggle with anxiety, and so if you were to tell me a year ago that I was to have a YouTube channel, I would have just laughed in your face. I'd be like, no, I wouldn't. I can't do that. And I think it was actually Andy that gave me the confidence to do it, because he was looking at reaction channels, and I wanted to create I've always wanted to have a YouTube channel, but one, I never had the confidence, and two, I never really had a thing to do. And Andy was looking at reaction channels, and I was like, I'll do a reaction channel. This was like obviously a long time, like a year ago. So I decided to do it, and I spoke to a few of my friends that like aren't anything to do with road trip, and they said to just go for it. So I uploaded my first video, which was the welcome video, and I'm not gonna lie, I was absolutely shitting myself. I was so scared, and especially if like people from school found out, I was like, oh god, like I'm just gonna get like bullied, like people are gonna take the mick out of me. I was so scared. And then just all of a sudden I was like, I literally don't care. If I like address this, it's gonna be fine. So basically, because obviously my Snapchat has all of like friends from school and like people that I actually know in real life, I literally put on my story, yes, I've started this YouTube channel. Like, if you're gonna like take the mick out of me, if you're not gonna like appreciate it or support it, then I really don't need that negativity in my life. And by putting that up, a lot of people respected me for it, and a lot of people like respect me for having my channel now. So I definitely think it was a combination of my friends and Andy that like boosted my confidence and actually like gave me the confidence to start it. And now I like absolutely love it, and I'm so glad that I had that initial like boost, because it's just like crazy how like happy like doing YouTube makes me feel. The next question is from Layla May and also Humra Ali on YouTube, and they asked, who is your favourite member of Road Trip? So most people know this, but I have two favourite members. I can't choose between these two because they both mean so much to me. So my favourite members are Brooke and Andy. Yeah, there's so many reasons why I love them. I love like Wright and Jack more than anything, and I love Mikey more than anything, and I'm sure I will love Sonny if he continues in the band and I get to know him more. But like Brooke and Andy, yeah, they're my favourite members. So there's two questions left. So Humra Ali also asked, which band would you support in if Road Trip weren't together? And this also kind of links to which are some of your other favourite boy bands. One Direction, Why Don't We? I don't actually think a lot of people know that I support Why Don't We, but yeah, I'm a Limelight, so if you ever want to talk to me about Why Don't We, then definitely talk to me, because I love them. They're so talented. I also really love the Vamps and 5 Seconds of Summer. I'm not like a hardcore fan of them both, but I really love their music, and like I watch like videos that have been on YouTube every now and then. Those are probably the main ones, like One Direction, Why Don't We, the Vamps and 5 Seconds of Summer. The final question was asked by Stephanie C on YouTube and Beth_Royson123 on Instagram, and that is, what's your favourite Road Trip song? I have 3 favourite Road Trip songs. They are Take This Home, When It's Over and Stranger. I like just love them all, and I cannot wait for their 3rd EP. I really believe it's going to be like the best like EP they've ever done. So that was all of the questions. Thank you so much for everyone that asked me questions, and thank you so much for like subscribing. I wouldn't be doing this video if I didn't have 1,000 subscribers, so thank you so much. I'm so grateful. I have one question for you guys. I was thinking about this the other day. I've obviously met the boys 5 times, and I was wondering if you guys wanted me to do like a VIP meet and greet experience of meeting the boys, like each of the times I've met them, because a lot of people ask me about like when I've met the boys, and a lot of people like talking about it. So I just wondered if you wanted me to like do like types of videos like that. If not, then that's completely fine, but I just wanted to like see if that was something people would want to see. If you enjoyed this video,
like, comment, subscribe again.
Make sure you subscribe to this channel, and if you are, then thank you so much. I'm really overwhelmed at how nice people are, and people like message me the absolute sweetest things, and everyone who's messaged me, you know who you are, so this is to you. Thank you so much for supporting like my channel and watching my videos, because I'm literally just a normal girl that likes a boy band. Like, that's literally just me. So thank you so much. It's absolutely crazy. Make sure you go and follow my social medias. They will be at the end of this video or in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
when it's over.